In this video I'm going to show you how to replace a starter rope on your starter recoil. Now you probably need to do this if it's snapped or if it's got tangled up inside itself. It's very simple to do really. It's just take these off on the top, 3 of these bolts go on the top, move them out of the way. Once you've slackened them off with a socket, you may need a spanner or a socket just to slacken them off, then it should be pretty simple to get off. There's 2 there, there's also 1 on the back here. I'll take that off. Lift that off out of the way. As you can see there, it comes off, and I'll show you how to repair the rope. So now with the starter recoil removed, if we turn it upside down, you can see that you can find the string here, the pull cord if you like, that's pulled through. So to replace that, if it's snapped off and it's still left in here, basically just take it against the tension. We'll just move it away as far as I can. This one isn't actually broken, I don't need to break it just for the purpose of the video, but you would just get yourself a knife, unhook it out from that part there, pull it out, basically cut it off. So if it's against the tension like that and you're just looking to put a new one on that's frayed, it's just worth taking a clamp. Now it's about 6 full turns against the spring is that. Just take yourself a clamp if you have one and pop it on. Some people can wedge a screwdriver in against it, but I don't personally like to do that in case it pops out against the tension of the spring. So we'll just clamp that tight. As you can see there, basically it just pulls through here. So let's say that was cut off, you would just burn the end of the starter cord here, create yourself a nice end, just burn it so you can push it back through. Turn it 6 full turns against the spring, basically pop your new cord through the hole here, line it all up, make sure you've got a nice tight knot and pull it back through. Take off your clamp, and then carefully, you've got some tension with your thumb, just let the pull cord go back. Normally about 2 meters of pull cord that goes back in. Very simple to do. Now if you've got no rope in at all and you're not sure how far to take it against the spring, as I've said, it's 6 full turns, you can count them just using the notches. Say if there's two on this one, so let's imagine it's half 1, half 2, half 3, half 4, half 5, 6, just until it lines up as it does there. It's around 6 full turns where the cord runs out. That's plenty of tension against the spring to pop your new rope in. Tie yourself a knot. If you're struggling to get it through, just burn the end of your new pull cord and push it through. Tie yourself a knot, probably best just to pull it tight with some pliers. Basically release the tension using your thumb or your clamp, basically let it take up the slack. Now if you've got a problem in here where the springs have come out, I thoroughly recommend that you do not undo this screw here, because there's some high tension springs, and as soon as you take that off they'll absolutely fly out, and I mean when they come out they can cause quite a lot of injury if you're not very careful. It's just not worth it for the price of a new starter recoil. You can probably find one of these on the internet for £5 or £6. So if you got to that stage where the spring has sprung out, you probably could rewind it and pop it back in, as I've done a few times, but for the sake of the money you're better off buying a recoil. Whereas if it's just the rope, just tension it against the spring 6 times, pull your old rope out, put your new one through, burning the end as I've said, and then gently take your clamp off, holding the tension with your thumb, and let it go against it, and gently wind your new rope back round. It's that simple. It's a very nicely designed pull cord on the Honda ones, very simple to do.